Evening. Welcome to the Man Cave. Like we promised the other day, we still got some stuff from last year's Gen Con that we haven't opened up yet. This was a game that I was able to pick up on sale called Dungeon Fighter. I got it, I don't remember even where I picked it up, but it was one of the games that I got there and I was like, this looks kind of cool. It says it's a game of dungeons, dice, and dexterity. In a world where real heroes are nowhere to be found, dungeon crawling has become an everyday job for all of the toothless thugs and uneducated phonies. They fight, they fail, they fight harder, they fail better. When new chambers of doom appear, those who long to become professional heroes must lay down their mug and put on the role of dungeon fighters. So this is the second edition. The back's got some stuff that says that you choose your hero, choose your weapons, explore the dungeon, face weird monsters, and throw the die at the target. So this is a game that looks like it's all about dice chucking. And as a classic dice chucker, I thought this sounded like kind of a fun thing. And like I said, I got it on sale for a pretty good deal. So how do you go wrong? This game is for 1 to 6 players. It takes about 45 minutes and is made for people 8 and older, which covers all of my kids now. So we decided to go with this one because we thought it'd be an easy game to set up and play in an afternoon sometime. We have family over this weekend, so what the heck, may as well check it out. So, in the box, we have the rule book for Dungeon Fighter 2nd Edition. We have a punch board here. Not sure what any of that is for just yet. One of these has got to be for keeping score, and one of these is probably a first player token. We've got the board, which, like I said, this is oh, that's cool. It's not a folding board, it's a puzzle board. Move this out of the way real quick. Well, this is already kind of cool. This is a unique thing that I have not seen really ever. There we go. When I was pulling it out, I thought it was going to be a folding thing. So there's our target. We have a bag of dice. We've got white dice, blue, green, and red. In the white, there's 3 times. There's 1 green, 1 blue, 1 red, and then there is 9 of the white dice. We have what appears to be our stack of heroes. Merca Mist Cleaver. I'll move this out of the way so the background's a little bit easier to see. Grace Clean Cut. Wilrund. That way. Edith Grognard. That sounds orcish, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Orcish bard, it seems.
Goldfinger. Margilda, I think. That's 6 characters right there. And then we have Marvin. And Brad Breakfast. It sounds like a halfling, for sure. Let's see, we've got some tokens here. We've got, these look to be some sort of like health token thing. Those look sort of like hearts. And we've got some cards and some other cards. Ooh, that's cool looking. I like that. So, let's see. There's a target board, there's 48 monster cards, 48 equipment cards, 21 dungeon cards, 6 boss cards, 1 leader token chest tile, 8 hero sheets, 12 customized dice, 3 are the hero dice, and 9 white bonus dice. So the hero dice are the red, green, and blue. The hero life markers are the little heart things, and the darker colored ones are the ones for the monsters. On the tokens here, there's 3 tokens. Those are the 3 hero ability tokens: Cooking, Time Spell, and Flute. Those things up here with the holes in it, these are scar tokens. So apparently we take wounds. These are gold coins. There's a monster life tracker, which is this thing, or maybe it's this thing. And a difficulty mode token. Oh, that's probably difficulty mode because it's adding things to it. So it says here that the goal of the game, a party of dim-witted heroes rushes to the next best dungeon to pilfer great riches and fabled artifacts. With their innate grace, they throw themselves at the horrid creatures inhabiting these places, hoping to overcome them and take down the final boss at the end. If they manage to defeat this monstrosity, they win the game. So enter, you fools, and abandon all hope. So it's not. I mean, this sounds like. It's a fun, quick. Throw some dice, have some fun. Before playing, you have to set up the game. You assemble the board. That was easy enough. Choose heroes. Create the dungeon deck. Shuffle all the dungeon cards and create a face down. Okay, so create the dungeon deck by shuffling all the dungeon cards. Shuffle all the equipment cards to create a shop deck. Then you create the monster deck by separating the monster cards into piles according to the monster's level. Oh, that's cool. The monster cards are.
Monster cards are these ones are monster.
No, this is the monster cards right here.
Are you sure? That's a monster, and that's not.
This is the back of a monster card because that's what it shows right here. These are levels of the monsters. The different colors are the different levels. So those are some monster cards, and these are probably the rest of the monster cards. So I think we're both right.
I think I'm more right because that is an item, not a card. And that is a zombie, which is a monster. So I'm more right. Exactly.
So the monsters are different levels depending on the color on the back of the card. And there's also a number here. The green has a 2. These yellows have a 1. Here's the 4s that are gray. The purple are level 3. And there's the rest of the level 2s. So that's pretty cool. It says you take 3 of each level, and then that's your monster deck. You shuffle each pile. You take 3 cards from each level. Orange, level 2 is turquoise, level 3 is purple. Pile them on top of all the level 4 cards with similar levels on top. So these level 4 cards, you use all of them, it said. These might be the boss battlers that you have to do. Then you set the difficulty level. You have normal without that thing. Then it is this piece right here. And then this is hard. And difficult is with the +5 to the monster's life. You appoint a leader. Party without a leader is just asking for trouble. So you choose or randomly determine one person to be the leader. They receive this leader token right here. The crown. So it's not first player, it's leader. You give out starting loot. Place the chest tile in easy reach of all the players. Then place on it 2 white bonus dice and a number of gold coins depending on the number of heroes playing. According to the table, this is the party's loot. So that's cool. So if there's 2 players, there's no gold. If there's 3 heroes, there's 1 gold. 4 is 2, 5 is 3, and 6 is 4. Then you create the supply, place the gold coins nearby along with the scar tokens, the final boss cards, the remaining boss dice, and the colored dice. See those set up on this picture? So it's going to look like this. So that's set up. Choose your path. Game of Dungeon Fighter is played over several rounds, each consisting of 3 phases. You have a dungeon phase, a combat phase, a resting phase. You advance through the dungeon. Advancing through the dungeon can take the party to special shops. So there's a shopping thing. And then after visiting the 3 shops, the party might be ready to face the final challenge. All right, so these cards right here are the final boss cards. Like Kitten, Tamer, Goblin, 8 goblins and 1 sword. Dungeon, the dragon. And the final destination. Dark Prince of Darkness. And Shroomzilla. So yeah, it's a tongue-in-cheek game. It looks kind of neat. It should be a lot of fun. Once we get it all put together, sometime we'll come back and do a playthrough for you guys. But that's in a nutshell. This was, like I said, it was a great deal. So I'm not at all disappointed Thanks for joining us on this unboxing. We'll hopefully have some more for you over this long weekend. Have a good evening.